talk to you a little bit about your DIBELS scores that you will be receiving. And what I want to show you is how to read the DIBELS scores. Since I'm not going to be able to meet with everyone at conferences, I wanted to give you a chance so you know what to look at and what it all means. Basically, you will see these four graphs right here, and those are the areas that your child was tested in. This one here is the composite. That takes all the tests and adds all the scores together. And basically what you're looking at is right here, the first dot shows you what they got in the fall back in September when we tested, and this is where they scored right when they came back from Christmas break. So as you can see with this child here, they went from 28 and they scored a 181, and the green line shows exactly where they're supposed to be at that time. So this child is above where he's supposed to be. The goal is listed right here, and the goal was 122. Over here is first sound fluency, and with this child he scored a 16 and then scored a 58, and being above the green line shows you that he mastered that skill. The reason that there's not 3 columns here is because we do not test first sound fluency at the end of the school year. Down here is letter naming fluency, and here you can see that there he scored 12 and then scored 27. There is no benchmark for this, so that is why there is no green line here. What we look for is to be about the 28 mark during this time, and then at the end of the year we look for it to be about 40. That kind of gives us a clue on if they're going to score up here in the composite above the green line. So for this child in particular, we're looking at increasing the speed of how fast he knows his letters. Over here is segmentation, and basically this is tested for the first time after Christmas, and then we test again at the end of the year. Here's the green line, so that's where they're supposed to be, and the child scored 72, so it's above the green line, so we're looking at this to stay at 70 or go higher. Basically, the score at the end of the year needs to be about 40, so that would put you above the green line. The other graph that's not shown on here is nonsense word fluency, and basically we're looking at correct letter sounds. So you would see 2 columns again with the green line showing you what it's supposed to be, and then what the child scored. With the correct letter sounds, we're looking at how fast they see the letter and know the sound that goes with it. So, for example, if I was looking at PSF, when it would show up, I would go P. Now, they're not looking at how to read a whole word. That comes in first grade. Even though if they're great at sounds, we're looking at pushing them into whole word reading. So that way you can kind of understand exactly how to read your DIBELS scores when they come home with your child. So if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll be glad to answer them. Thanks.